National Football League. Brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's a lot of people that are really high on this young quarterback, Mike, and for good reason. Got good experience last year, albeit on a bad team. Made 12 starts as a rookie. And now he can come into training camp and come into the season understanding this is my team. I'm the future of this franchise, and if they want to compete within that division, they're going to have to get great quarterback play from Drake May.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the 4th overall pick, Will Campbell. Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the rush comes through and they block it.
Ties the game.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, what does every head coach that we talk to leading up to these games tell us? We need all 3 units to come out and play complementary high-level football. Well, so far, we've seen defense do it. Now the special teams unit comes away with a huge block, and it sets up the offense in prime position to take it.
He'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Austin. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. The Armadillos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. Off the play fake, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots first down.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third and a long way to go. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On third and long, here's May. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. Here's Bryce Behringer now, and remember, his first was blocked. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Into the secondary, past the 15. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Right back to him on first down. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 10. Off the play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can play that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun. Here's May. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Armadillos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Play action, he'll set up to throw, and that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and It's going to lead to a third down. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in 3rd and a mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that 4th down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
May gonna hold on to this one.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I've seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That one intercepted. And the Armadillos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next air it out.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He takes off, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down, Austin.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. And that will be a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
1 quarter in the books. It's a close game early on. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From the 23, here's second and 6. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And it's third down.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Armadillos. That his first touchdown this year. Gonzalez now for the point after. He's got it. The Armadillos move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Now May. Moving left. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On second down, it's May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Henderson. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Armadillos 14, Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts. Taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. He'll now short this forward to the 37. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Henderson, making their way back out there. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Armadillos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Going right. It's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's inside the 25. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal.
A big play there. A gain of 48.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. The Armadillos will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce.
And he will score! Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The extra point is good, and the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Run on 1st down. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. This one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense. After the INT, chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Here's May. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Douglas in motion. May to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 17.
On third and long, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The score, Armadillos 21, Patriots 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before third down.
And it brings up.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
15-yard pickup there, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw taken in. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Johnson now on 1st and 10. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. And here is May. And the defense can't go up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
May gonna look to throw. There's a short one to Hooper. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
May to the air once more. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throw again is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
16.
One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Rashad Bateman. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me. And they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Colts lead by a touchdown, 10-3 the halftime score. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Joe Burrow. Adding to his total, he's the league leader in touchdown passes, and here's another here. The Bengals on top in this one at halftime. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And an Austin
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards. First down, Austin.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
So second here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They need 8 as they come up for third down. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Here's May to throw it. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the handoff, Henderson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
At his own 9-yard line. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's May.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Third and 2. Here we go.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Jalen Hawkins on the coverage.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. First down and more inside the 20. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 11-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll step up and run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Armadillos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Armadillos 28. Patriots 17. Zane Gonzalez.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
Motion the slot man left.
At the 28-yard line.
On second down, it's May. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 43, here's second down and 6. May to throw again. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. He'll look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's May again. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the
operating from the shotgun. It's May. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Armadillos offense ready for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
And in Austin, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Austin.
Now, faking the give. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. We'll try the right side this time. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. Third down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the connection. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Armadillos.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down.
And an Austin first down.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Gonzalez takes on the extra point. The Armadillos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
On play action, here's May. That one is taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Uh-oh. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
To throw now. Nay. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
May to the air once more. There's that man again. Another catch. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Armadillos offense ready to take over once more. You see what they've done on 3rd downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. handoff, running right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain of 16 yards. And that would be a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Austin.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Armadillos will extend their lead.
Patriots 17.
Back out is Gonzalez. After the made field goal, he'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. May on the run to the right. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
More yards. That's another Patriots.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Another Patriots. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. He's found his receiver, Buche. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
May gonna look to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's gonna have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
The Armadillos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some clock here. And they'll start this drive 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Austin.
Here's a designed run. He takes off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
So it's a win for our visitors. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.